All right, can everybody see my screen?
Yeah.
All right. So last week we talked about equal groups, repeated addition. So how can equal groups help us to add? So arrays, it's still repeated addition. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 groups of 5. So if Jamar has 5 rocks, Miko has 5 rocks, Kyle has 5 rocks, Laurel has 5 rocks. It says Jamar and 3 of his friends collect rocks. Let's see, where's my pen? Sorry. Stuff gets in the way. There we go. So they've got some rocks. Yes? Oh, look, it made a heart. No, you can just watch for now. Oh, wait, it says, sorry, I guess I should have read the example down here. It says Jamar and 3 of his friends each collect 2 rocks. So Jamar collected 2 rocks, Miko collected 2 rocks, Kyle collected 2 rocks, and Laurel collected 2 rocks. Our repeated addition would tell us that 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals what, guys?
8. 8, 8, 8, 8. How? 8. How are some of those? I see 2 perfect circles. How do you do that?
Oh, it did it automatically.
Oh.
I don't know. At one point, I don't know. Did you see it? It made the heart. I don't know how I did that. It'll kind of correct it. Like if it knows I'm trying to make a circle, it'll do it on its own. So in an array, eyes up here, everybody. In an array, objects are shown in rows and columns. So here we have 3 rows of 4 on the array. It's shown like this, 3 rows of 4. So make sure I got my pen going here. There we go. All right. So rows go like this. Think of it like you're rowing your boat. You'll go side to side. So this is a row. This is a row. It's not letting me write very well, though. Well, it's supposed to be a 2. Ugh. That's supposed to be a 2. It's not letting me do a 2.
It's writing an L.
I know. That's my. Ugh. It doesn't recognize the 2. There. It has to be big. So we have 3 rows and there are 1, it's going to do it again. 2, oh, it did it. 3, 4, 4 in each row.
Brenda,
Yes?
my screen is glitched and I can't even talk on my computer.
Oh no, technology. Well, if you need to, I can see, can you see us on your screen?
No.
No? Okay. Maybe.
Can't you use mine with me?
Yeah, that's fine. If she needs to share yours, and if we need to, Christine, yeah, just let me know if the computer, is it the schools? If you guys need to trade it out, let me know. Can you hear me? All right, okay. Hold on, let me check and see if Marshall's here. There he is. He's there. Hey, Marshall. All right. Okay, so he's in. All right. So we remember our repeated addition, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals 12. So we have picture forms of arrays here. We see that there are 1, 2, 3 rows of 3 turtles, which is our repeated addition of 3 plus 3 plus 3
Equals 9.
Yep. 3 rows of 3 turtles equal 9 turtles.
Next answer is 8.
Lewis, do you know how I feel about just like blurting out answers, right? We haven't even got there yet. So yes. So how many rows do we have? 2.
2 rows.
2 rows of what?
Cactuses.
Yes. How many cactuses in each row?
8. Well, the answer
Yes. How many cactuses are in each row?
4 in each row.
So we have 2 rows of 4 cacti, which shows 4 plus 4, and yes, it is 8. All right. So this says shade the grid to show 4 rows of 2. Write a number sentence to describe it. So we have 4 rows. I'm just going to do my rows first. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of 2 in each row. There's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 4 rows of 2. How can we write a number sentence to describe this? Number sentence, like above. We can see the answer is 8, but what can our number sentence be? What plus what plus what? Like this. This is a number sentence. 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 9. 4 plus 4 equals 8. How can we do that for this array? Any ideas? Eliana?
2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. Also 4 plus 4.
Exactly.
It equals 8.
One backyard and then write 2 words that made up 1 word.
There's our number sentence.
What 2 words do we put together to make backyard?
So describe the array using a number sentence.
And
Hey, how do we do this? We've got what plus what plus what?
Wait, did you say my name?
Yeah, how can we?
I said something else.
What plus what plus what?
Is it what plus 5? You mean like 5 plus 5 plus
Brenda,
5.
Can you let Kaylin into the room?
Oh, yeah.
5 plus 5 plus 5 makes 15.
Yes, thank you.
5
Jen.
plus 5 makes 10, but if you add that 10, 10 plus 5 makes 15.
You got it.
Thanks.
All right. Sorry. So yes, 5 plus 5 plus 5 equals 15. So we have how many rows of what?
Lizards.
Yes. How many rows of lizards do we have?
We have 3 rows and 5 long.
Exactly. 3 rows of 5 lizards. Ta-da. Now this asks us to shade each grid to show the array. Write a number sentence to describe it. So if you have that nifty graph paper, you can shade it on your own paper. So 4 rows of 3. So there's 1 row of 3, 2 rows of 3, 3 rows of 3, and 4 rows of 3. Which will show us 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 12. We could also say 4 rows of 3 equals 12. And if we really wanted to keep going and make this a multiplication sentence, because multiplication is just repeated addition, we could say 4 times 3 equals 12. Guys got this? All right. 4 rows of 1. Well, that's going to be simple enough. There's 1 row of 1, 2 rows of 1, 3 rows of 1, 4 rows of 1.
And already done.
And I'll go ahead and do that one. 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 equals 4. Whoop, 4. And if we were going to rewrite this as a multiplication sentence, we would say 4 times 1 equals 4. All right, I'm not going to do this one. I'm going to let you guys do it. 2 rows of 5. So go ahead on your paper. If you don't have graph paper, then you can just like, you know, draw circles. Like that.
Okay, I did it.
Cool. Hold up your
answer.
I do too.
guys' paper. Go ahead and hold up to the screen. Let me see if you got it. If you got it. Hold up close. All right, I see Kaylin's. Thank you. There you go. Good job, Lucian. All right, solution. What is the answer?
10.
10. And make sure that you have, it looks like this on your paper, 2 rows of 5, which if we were writing a number sentence would be 5 plus 5 equals 10. Or 5, all right, 2 rows of 5, 2 times 5 equals 10. Okay, 3 rows of 4 on your paper. Jace, Larry, go. Are you doing it on your whiteboard? Yes, Eliana? Eliana, why do you keep hitting that? What's going on?
Brenda, I'm done with my
All right, let me see it. Kaylin, let me
rows of 5.
All right, Kaylin, what'd you get?
Just wanted to show you something that I can do.
Is it have to do with this?
No.
All right, we're in a lesson, so we're gonna make sure we're staying to the topic. Maybe later, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Let me see your guys' paper. Let me see your arrays. 3 rows of 4. Good. All right, good job, Lucian. Thank you, Jace. Hold up closer, Kaylin. Here, I'm gonna stop sharing so I can see you guys better. Oh, you froze. Marshall, you got it? Good, good. Okay, I think I see yours, Elle. Asher, did you get it? Let me see, Asher. Thank you, Eliana. All right. So Lewis, I see 4 rows of 3. Remember your rows, think of your rows. You're rowing your boat. So 1 row, 2 rows, 3 rows. Okay, yep. So all you have to do is flip your paper.
It was this way. That's what I meant to do.
Got you. Asher, do you have it yet? Asher, do you hear me? Do you have it yet on your paper? 4 rows of 3? Can I see your paper, Asher? Asher, can I please see what you have on your paper?
I don't really get how to do the rows of.
Okay, well that's why I wanted to see your paper so I can see if you're getting it or not. No worries. That's why we're doing the lesson. Okay, so remember your rows go like this. They go across, like you're rowing your boat. Oops, I didn't need that. I need my pen. All right. Ah, stop it. So this is a row. This is a row. Oh, I'm sorry. It's 3 rows of 4. So we're going to make sure and have the 4. We'll go across here. Ugh. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is 1 row of 4. 2 rows of 4. And 3 rows of 4. So this is 3 rows of 4.
Okay.
We would write that as 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals what, everyone? Solution?
12.
12. Yeah. And we would write 3 times 4 equals 12 as our multiplication sign. Okay. So I'm going to show it to you on the multiplication bead board. All right. So this is a work we would do in the classroom, but we don't have like the actual physical multiplication bead board. So I have it virtually and I'll assign it to you guys and you can practice with it. Okay. So let me find it. Where did it go? Oh no, there it is. Can everybody see my screen still? Okay, good. All right, so we have the digital multiplication bead board. So it says type the multiplicand on the board and then label the multiplier. So we haven't talked about those words yet. And then click and drag the beads onto the board. The number of beads on the board is your product. So your product is your answer to a multiplication problem. So 1 times 1. So your multiplier is what the second number you're multiplying by. It'll become clear after so let's just do the first one here. We have one group, 1 row of 1. So I can grab one of these little beads and I'm going to stick it here on my board. And I have 1 row of 1, or 1 times 1, which is what? 1.
1.
Just 1. Okay, 1 row of 2. So our multiplicand is 1, the first number that we see, and I'm just gonna label it up here. Oh, that's what this, so we put our multiplicand here over 1, and our multiplier,
The 2.
yes, is 2. I accidentally moved it though. So I know that it's kind of difficult with these Google slides, like they're kind of annoying and it's hard for me sometimes. You just gotta kind of be patient and take your time. It's not the same as having the real multiplication bead board, but at least we have this. So we have 1 row of 2. Actually, it would be like this. Don't want to tell you the wrong thing. So we have 1 row of 1, 2 rows of 1. Yes. Which equals 2. Oops. Let's skip 2. So we know this is actually showing us an identity property of multiplication. Anything we multiply by 1 is going to be that number. So 1 times 3 would be what?
3.
3. 1 times 4 would be 4.
Is anything like 1 1 times anything is the same thing.
Any number times 1 will be that number. So 1,000 times 1 would be 1,000 because you have one group of 1,000. One group of 4.
Seems like I've done this before.
Yeah, I showed some of you the multiplication beadboard last year. So this might be some review. Okay. So that would actually show 4 rows of 1, but that is 1 times 4. Oops. So let's skip down to the 3s. There we go. So we're going to move our little here to show that our multiplicand is 3. In this case, our multiplier is 1. Ugh. If it's too annoying to try to change it. All right. So we're going to have 1 row of 3, which equals what? It equals 3.
Yeah.
I noticed now that even though whatever number it is, whatever place the ones is, it gotta be in the first column or the second one. It can always be the same number.
Okay.
At the Big Mooseville.
So now we're going to have 2 rows of 3. Whoa. Oops. Let's go down and pick another one. So yeah, be careful. Sometimes when you drag it, it'll reposition. Just.
I think it's 6.
It is 6. So there we see 2 rows of 6, or 2 rows of 3, or 3 times 2 equals 6. Let's skip down. Let's do a tougher one. You guys want to do it? How about 3 times 6? So our multiplicand is still 3. Our multiplicand, all of these that we're doing are in the 3s. But we're going to multiply it by 6. That's how many rows. So the number that's here is how many rows. So we've got 1 row of 3.
6 rows of something.
We've got, oh gosh, your guys' time is up. How did that happen? Three rows of 3. And if you're doing the 3s, then this, if you want to maybe just build off of one so you don't have to start over every time, because that's what we would do.
12. Is it 12?
No.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 rows. So 4 rows of 3 is 12. Yes. But we're making 6 rows of 3. So we're starting on 5 rows of 3.
Is it 18?
There's 5 rows of 3 is 15, and then 6 rows of 3 is 18. And it'll go even faster if you can skip count by 3s, because then you can just go 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. All right. So for your follow-up work, I will just have the 1s, 2s, and 3s here. You can finish the 3s, and then I'll have a couple pages of follow-up work for the arrays. Okay? So where did that go? So just a couple pages that will be asking you. In fact, I'll show it to you. Just 2 pages. Easy peasy. So if you do it on Seesaw, you'll be able to draw on it because it wants you to draw the 4 rows of 4 or draw the 4 rows of 2. Okay? So those 2 pages shouldn't take you too long, and then you will have the finishing of the bead boards for the 1s, 2s, and 3s. Okay? And the next time we meet, we'll go beyond that. Sound good, everybody? Okay, cool. Kaylin, sorry, I just saw you were kicked out and I'm not able to see like the screen. So hopefully you were sitting on Eliana's and you got it. Okay? All right, cool. Marshall gave me a thumbs up. If you go down below, I think there's a, well, maybe not. Okay. All right, well, our time is up. I'm actually late going into the next one. So I'll see you guys later and I'll put the follow-up work up there in just a little while, okay? All right. Happy mathing. Bye.